Hey there, Bruins fans! Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. We had a bit of unexpected Bruins news today as former Bruins goaltender Tim Thomas is inducted to the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame. I wanted to talk a little bit about his career. I feel like sometimes people forget about Tim Thomas. We know how big he was for us in 2011. That's why I wore the sweater today, representing Timmy. But I feel like even though he's not completely forgotten, some people do forget just how long and weird his career was for Boston. The Michigan native broke onto the scene as a 28-year-old rookie in the 2002-2003 season, but he wasn't a full-time regular Bruins goaltender until the 2005-2006 season. Now, we know that he had a really great career with Boston, and kind of an under-the-radar good career. He played a total of 426 NHL games, posting 214 wins, 145 losses, and 49 overtime losses. His career goals against average is a 2.52, and his save percentage for his career is a .920. 2011 was a big year for the Boston Bruins. It was also a big year for Tim Thomas. He played in a total of 57 games, racking up 35 wins, just one shy of his career high of 36 wins in a season, but he did put up career highs in both goals against with a 2.0 and save percentage with a .938. This led him all the way to a Stanley Cup, a Conn Smythe, and his second Vezina. He also won a Vezina in the 2008-2009 season. The year after, Timmy has another great season, putting up 35 wins once again. But the Bruins have a great young goaltender. Tuukka Rask was selected in the first round by the Maple Leafs for a reason. He's an elite-level goaltender, and the Bruins know it. They want that salary cap space. Tim Thomas is now 38 years old. Even though he seemed to be getting better as he got older, it was time to move on from Timmy. He gets traded to the Islanders at the end of the season. He never ends up playing for them, so the Bruins don't get anything in return. It was going to be a second-round pick if he played for the Islanders, which would have been quite a bit for an aging goaltender. He does end up coming back a season later, playing 40 games for the Florida Panthers, then gets traded to Dallas the same year. He plays 8 games with the Dallas Stars and then disappears. Unfortunately, some of Thomas's off-ice stuff kind of puts a damper on his career. There was the whole drama of him not going to the White House when the Bruins won the Stanley Cup, and then he wanted nothing to do with hockey right after he finished his last game in Dallas. Just quickly, a couple of other big names going into the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame is Commissioner Gary Bettman and Bruins legend Brian Gionta. For those of you who don't know, in 2017-18, he did play 20 games for the Bruins. He scored 2 goals and 5 assists. But he did have an overall great career as an American player. U.S. hockey stars are becoming more and more popular. You look at a guy like Austin Matthews coming from Arizona and being an elite first overall pick. So Thomas definitely has to be happy, even though it's not the Hockey Hall of Fame. It's the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame, but still a huge honor. And I think that he has to realize that there's players in there currently that are amazing, and the future is going to be even better. So props to Timmy for making it in. And I hope that Bruins fans never forget Tim Thomas and what he did for us, because 2011, this right here came because of Tim Thomas. Make no mistake about that. And after watching this video, make sure you go watch some Tim Thomas highlights. It was fun to kind of look back at all his crazy diving saves. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big like, and if you haven't already, subscribe.